started this journey of meal prepping, and I've been asked a few questions. The primary question that I'm asked is what made me start wanting to prepare my meals. It's been around for a while. However, I knew that I needed to prepare what I was going to have as my meals for the day to prevent me from snacking or for choosing what is fast and easy for the meals, especially during the day and sometimes my breakfast, which are typically on the run. And so I was on Facebook and I happened to see Rory, shout out to Rory, and she had prepared her meals, and I thought, first of all, it was beautiful. And secondly, I knew it was something that I could do and it was time for me to do. So the first thing I needed to do was to get the containers. And so these are already filled with my meals, but I wanted to show you that there are 3 different sizes. So this one is a 2 compartment, and it is a 32 ounce container. It comes with its own lid, and there's nothing on the lid. The thing that the reason why I wanted to choose this as an option is because it is glass. And so glass will last a lifetime. And so that's the first lid. I'll go ahead and talk about the meal that's in here. This happens to be my lunch meal. And so what this consists of is raspberry, it is feta cheese, there are pecans and spinach. I will have grilled chicken, and that'll give me protein that I will place within the lunch so that, again, I'm getting a full meal. And then off to the side, I have some watermelon, and that's just because watermelon is wonderful, it's seasonal, and so I will typically provide myself something as a nice sweet taste to go accompany my lunch. And so I chose watermelon for today. But so this is my lunch. I would like to feature the product of the feta cheese, that brand that I do use. It keeps extremely well, and a little goes a very long way. And so I wanted to share the type of cheese that I use on that salad. Every bite is really good. I will also choose a raspberry vinaigrette, and that I just picked up. I always choose the light version, and I have all of my containers for ease of use right here and accessible. And so I picked up these small 1 ounce containers that are reusable, and I actually do rinse these out and reuse them, especially if I'm putting the same product in. So my ones that have dressing, I will consistently use them just for dressing, but I will wash them out and reuse. And so 1 ounce containers, I'll prep those and get that placed inside the salad, and it's one meal on the go ready. Okay. For breakfast, I again want to make sure that there is a protein in my breakfast, and so I've included 2. Here I have a Greek yogurt, and this is some granola, and I'll product refresh you on this granola. It's amazing. And then a hard-boiled egg and half of a seasonal grapefruit. It's really, really sweet this time of year. Just a secret for boiling an egg to perfection: you'll want to bring it to boil, and this will be 3 eggs at a time. So you'll choose more. If you put more eggs in there, you'll want to let it sit for longer. But if you bring it to boil in a rapid boil and then remove it from the heat, allow it to sit for 12 to 15 minutes, and you will have the perfectly boiled egg. You can also take your egg and use a cupcake pan and place eggs in those individual cupcake holders in your oven and bake them for 30 minutes. That's another method to getting to the perfect hard-boiled egg. This granola is something that I pick up from Sam's. The brand is Kimberly's, and it comes in a container like this, so it's a real nice size. And I just put a small handful in with my breakfast for the week, and it gives me a nice crunch, and it is a source of fiber. And so it prevents me from wanting to have toast or anything else, a bread of any sort. So that's my fiber that I get in for the day. And the other thing, and this is what used to catch me, is snacking. Now this is a different size. I'm going to go back just one moment, bring to your attention that this is a 3 compartment container. Okay, again, 32 ounces. And this came with a container. Now I chose a different brand because in it has its utensils made right into the top. How cute is that? And I actually have used these, and they do work great. So I'm not a big fan of buying a lot of plastic, and so typically if I would take my lunch, I would still bring my silverware from home because I just, again, repack purchasing plastic. But This comes with it. It's right there loaded on top, and it's just cute. Anyway, so from Amazon. Final, this one is a 28 ounce 2-compartment container, so it's the smallest of the 3 sizes that I have. This one came with 4 units. The other 2 units that I purchased each came with 3. And so this will be my snack for the day. What I have here are some dry roasted almonds. That's going to give me a great source of protein, and it's going to keep me, which keeps you full throughout the day. And then I have another source of protein, which is my natural peanut butter, kiwi fruit, and some carrots. And so this will curb my appetite until it's time for my dinner. And so here are just a couple of menu items and suggestions for you to try your hand at meal prepping. It will prevent you from snacking throughout the day and making those choices on what you're going to eat at the last minute. And so it's been successful for me. One thing Janel just pointed out to me so wonderfully is that the star of meal prepping is water. I drink plenty of water. I would encourage you to do the same. At a minimum, I'll have 5 of these 16.9 ounces throughout the day. It is helpful to have water before you have your meal. And so first thing in the morning, I'll drink some water before I have my breakfast. I drink water between meals, but I always make sure that prior to me enjoying my meal that I have a nice glass of water, whether it's room temperature or ice cold. And so I had a debate going on my social media page on Facebook, and we're almost split whether people prefer their water to be room temperature or to have it ice cold. And there's debate as to which is the best. I prefer room temperature unless I just worked out and then I want it cold. So thank you for tuning in. I will post the next meal prep experience and load some recipes for you.